In an era of constant hustle and bustle, stress seems to have become our unwelcome companion. It pervades our world that runs at unforgiving speed, where deadlines and responsibilities loom large. Its presence is relentless, an overwhelming burden that we struggle to shed. Stress isn't selective, it impacts everyone. The high school student battling homework, the multitasking professional, everyone's a victim. Its effects are harmful, often destructive. Chronic stress is a silent killer, a precursor to mental health issues like anxiety, depression. But its harm isn't limited to our minds. Our bodies too suffer, with conditions such as heart disease and sleep disorders often attributed to unending stress. It's a global concern affecting diverse demographics and lifestyles. But in the face of such a pervasive issue, there's hope. For every problem, there is a solution. Before we delve into solutions, it's crucial to understand what stress truly is. Stress is a physical response, a defense mechanism of your body. It prepares you to either confront a situation or retreat to safety. This manifestation of stress is sometimes beneficial, referred to as healthy stress. It can potentially enhance performance and spur you to strive for excellence. However, there exists a more detrimental type of stress termed chronic stress. Unlike healthy stress, chronic stress is unrelenting. It's like a continuous state of being swamped, overworked, or excessively stretched, and can significantly impact your health. Typical symptoms are headaches, sleep irregularities, and concentration issues. Recognizing these stress indicators is the initial step towards effective stress management. Once we comprehend the nature of our stress, we can start to take proactive measures to tackle it. And that's what we'll be exploring in the next scenes. Now that we know what we're up against, it's time to arm ourselves with practical stress-busting strategies. To begin, let's consider physical activity. Imagine a kettle on a stovetop, heating, boiling to a point where it starts releasing steam. This is a metaphor for what physical activity does for our bodies and minds. It allows the pressure that's been building up inside us to be released in a controlled and healthy way. Whether it be a brisk walk in nature, a calming session of yoga, a rigorous gym workout, or a fun dance class, finding a form of exercise that you enjoy and making it a consistent part of your routine is essential. Moving on to our dietary habits. Think of your body as a complex machine, requiring high-quality fuel to keep it running optimally. Just as you wouldn't dare to fill a high-performance vehicle with subpar fuel, we should treat our bodies with the same respect and care. Ensuring the consumption of a balanced diet, rich in vibrant fruits, nutrient-dense vegetables, lean proteins, and nourishing whole grains can play a significant role in managing stress better. Bear in mind, junk food provides only fleeting comfort and is deceptive in truly assisting with stress management. The third important strategy is getting ample sleep. During sleep, our body goes into a repair mode and our mind processes the day's events. Neglecting sleep is like attempting to operate a car on an empty tank. Strive for a solid 7 to 9 hours of sleep each night to maintain stress at manageable levels. Next, we need to discuss mindfulness. Mindfulness is the practice of being fully attuned and engaged in the present moment. It's about observing your thoughts and feelings without criticism or judgment. Regular exercises in mindfulness, such as meditation or deep breathing, have been shown to reduce stress and increase mental clarity. Lastly, the importance of maintaining social connections cannot be overstated. As human beings, we are inherently social creatures. We flourish in the company of others and can suffer in isolation. Reach out to loved ones, join clubs or groups that interest you, or lend your time as a volunteer in your community. These connections form a robust network that serves as a buffer against stressful situations. Remember, these strategies are not a one-size-fits-all solution. Experiment with different activities and techniques until you find what works best for you. Keep in mind, you're not alone in this fight against stress. It's perfectly okay to ask for help or seek professional advice when needed. You possess the power to manage your stress, and in doing so, you're paving the way for a healthier, happier life. Beyond these practical steps, there's another powerful tool you possess: your mindset. You might be wondering, what relationship does mindset have with stress management? The answer, interestingly, is everything. Your mindset, the cognitive lens through which you interpret the world, plays a significant role in determining your experiences, your social interactions, your triumphs, your difficulties, and of course, your stress levels. It is the filter that gives unique color and meaning to every event or occurrence in your life. A positive mindset particularly, can significantly change the way you perceive and handle stress. It can transform your outlook towards stressful situations, equipping you with a refreshed perspective that turns obstacles into opportunities. To understand the impact of a positive mindset, consider this example. Imagine being stuck in traffic. You have two choices. You can fret over the delay, letting stress envelop you. Or you could choose to view this delay as an unexpected opportunity to catch up on your favorite podcast or audiobook. That, in a nutshell, is the advantage of nurturing a positive mindset. While it doesn't alter the circumstances you find yourself in, it drastically changes your response to those circumstances, which ultimately makes all the difference. It's about finding the silver lining in every cloud and treating every stumbling block as a stepping stone. Another technique for nurturing a positive mindset is the practice of gratitude. More often than not, we tend to focus on the negatives, the stressors in our lives. However, if we consciously shift our focus towards things that we're grateful for, we can significantly reduce stress levels. The aroma of your morning coffee, the loving smile of a dear one, the warmth of the sun on your face, or the sound of birds chirping in the morning. These are simple, everyday things that can imbue our lives with joy if we take a moment to appreciate them. These small acts of gratitude can help reframe your thoughts, instill positivity, and negate stress. Remember, our minds are incredibly potent tools. They have the potential to either be our greatest allies or our most formidable adversaries. It's entirely up to us to decide which one they will be. By consciously fostering a positive mindset and practicing gratitude, we can shift our perspective, gain control over our stress levels, and lead happier, healthier lives. After all, a positive mindset can be your most potent weapon against stress. As we approach the end of this exploration, it's time to reflect. We've traveled hand in hand through the nebulous territories of stress, aiming to comprehend and conquer it. We've taken apart this complex beast, examining its profound impact on our lives. We've unearthed the harsh truth that unchecked stress can profoundly damage our emotional, mental, and physical well-being. However, we've also found that stress is not an insurmountable adversary. Our journey has led us to practical tools to tackle stress. These include deep breathing exercises, maintaining a balanced diet, ensuring adequate sleep, mindfulness practices, and adopting a positive reframe approach. Far from being miraculous antidotes, these techniques are everyday habits that can assist us in sailing through life's turbulent waters with a bit more grace, considerably less stress. The significance of a positive outlook be overemphasized. It acts as the lighthouse guiding us through the darkest nights, the supportive hand that helps us get back on our feet when we trip. It's the perspective that switches stress from a threatening foe into a tough yet climbable barrier. Remember, proactively managing stress isn't merely about surviving, it's about flourishing. It's about understanding that we possess the power to control our reactions towards life's unavoidable triggers. It's about taking care of our well-being and fostering resilience. How do you cope with stress in your life? Share your experiences and insights in the comments below. Together, we can flourish and learn to better manage stress.